Hi there. Yes, it's the show you love to watch the most. My name is Kofi the Guru. It's Humor Hangout with myself and some very wonderful people. Today I have a very wonderful young man here. You're going to love this. I tell you. He's different. But before then, let me ask you this. Are you aware that the way the Google Assistant works abroad, overseas, whatever you call it, in foreign lands is different from how it works in Nigeria? I remember having this experience. I was driving in Texas for the first time, and there you needed, to use the Google Drive to tell you directions to wherever you're going. It was my first experience. I wasn't used to it. And because it's a big city, you need that assistant, especially if you're a stranger, you don't know where you're going. So I left home. It was around 7:30 p.m., typed in where I was going, and then it told me as we were leaving home, at 100 yards turn right, and then take this road, and then keep going for the next 4 kilometers. Now you see that 4 kilometers is a long stretch of silence. And as we were going, I had forgotten totally that there was a Google Assistant in the car that would be telling me at certain points how to move. So I was alone in the car. Everywhere was silent. And then when it got to about the 4th kilometer and I had to move, only me in the darkness. Remember, I'm coming from Africa, where voodoo, juju, and things like that are natural to us. So imagine only you driving at night in the car, and then suddenly you now hear a voice. So I just heard, in the next 100, I threw the steering away. I missed. Before I remember that, okay, it's my, and the thing was connected to the car speaker. So it felt like the witch was live with me in the dark in the car. I threw steering away. Say, you people followed me to this place. I threw away. Say, Now, when I got my balance, so getting back to Nigeria, I know everywhere in Lagos. I don't need assistance, but just to try it. They humbled the Google Assistant that was abroad on that. They humbled it in Lagos to the point that the Google girl in this thing now has H factor. You have arrived. I'm telling you. And it is so bad that the Google Assistant, once it doesn't know where you're going, it just keeps quiet. It just goes off on you. It has become a Nigerian. It's so bad that Google Assistant will take you into one way where last mile officials are waiting in the corner. I'm serious. I saw Google Assistant after missing you on the road, and last mile guys caught you, collected money. Later went back to meet them, say, where's my share? Where's my own share? Me bring her come one way. It's a different ball game here. I was going to a suburb called Ukoko. I'm calling it suburb because I know it's a suburb. Though it's a ghetto. But in American parlance, once it's a bit far away from the main city, it's a suburb. Though it's not so developed as other suburbs in America. So I typed in destination. Now from my place in Ikoyi to Okoko, going through a particular route called Orile, it's about 35 minutes, straight road. But the roads were bad, the highway was bad. So the alternative route was to go through the mainland, Ikeja, Egbeda, and all the way round to Okoko. I typed the direction, I am going to Okoko. So the Google map was seen from Ikoyi to Okoko. It wasn't seeing Ikoyi, Oshodi, Ikeja. It wasn't seeing it. It didn't want to see it. So I left home. When I got on the 3rd mainland bridge, it kept telling me, make a U-turn. But I know where I'm going. The sister kept saying, make a U-turn. I didn't listen. I was being stubborn. When I got to Anthony, he said, go under the bridge and make a U-turn. He still wanted me to go through National Theatre and go through Orile. I didn't answer. So she said, okay, don't worry. As we got to Ikeja, pim, I didn't hear again. I got to Egbeda. Now there are several routes in Egbeda that will take you to Okoko and lost you. She kept quiet. She didn't say anything. She just, okay. I said, make you turn. You didn't answer me. I will show you. Guess what? This Google Assistant didn't say a word to me until I got to Okoko. And as I arrived at the venue, I heard, you have arrived. I said, you are mad. You are crazy. Arrived where? Well, you have arrived. Humour Hangout, Kofi the Guru. See you soon. This is heaven, say paradise. Babe,
money where you carry
if to say now like this, my wife be, oh.
Give me money, not tell me that one. Money
don't
where you
worry.
carry last week, you never pay.
I will settle
Don't
you.
count down now, you never still pay.
I will settle you.
Settle.
See, look, you know what? I will transfer my account to your account.
Tunde! Tunde!
April Fool! April Fool! April Fool! April Fool! It's April Fool! It's April Fool! Shebi, I tell you, I will catch her. I catch you! I catch you! I catch you! April Fool!
Tunde! Are you alright?
I catch you.
April Fool in February.
Actually, me and this my friend, we know say she's the one that said we should plan April Fool for you.
Madam, I know they this plan no. I know they na carry me oh. I know they the plan carry me. Never even give me money sef. Hey! We go, you not pay. No, na carry you. Carry. No be say you be ordinary girl.
It's April Fool. You know we planned the April Fool.
You go hear am.
We planned.
You go hear am.
It's April Fool.
This way too.
It's April
This
Fool.
way.
It's April Fool.
Are you there? You are doing well. You know, when I see people who are doing well, especially, I like to tell them, I say, alright, you are doing well. It's your boy. No, it's your daddy, Mr. Macaroni. And you get it now. You are watching Humour Hangout with Kofi the Guru. Alright.
Okay, people. Yes, it's still Humour Hangout with Kofi the Guru, and I have an amazing guest here today. Ah, boy, how do I introduce this wonderful gentleman? He's a non-conformist, that's the word. A gospel brand that chose to elevate gospel music in the new norm. Let me explain what I'm trying to say. Regular gospel music is like we used to hear it. Same sound, the same laid back, like when you're going through your hymn book in church or SOP, same amazing grace. But this young man believes that gospel music and gospel sound should be for everybody. So whatever groovy tunes or whatever bouncing tracks are happening in town, he goes on that level. So if what everybody's doing now is Omale, or this, he will give you gospel music in that direction so that he can win souls who are familiar with that sound. And I believe so much in that principle. And that's one of the reasons why I love him so much. He has some of the best gospel songs ever in Nigeria. I say this and I beat my chest to say it. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest on the show, HENRISOUL. Hey! The soul of gospel music.
Yes.
Bro,
Amazing.
this marriage. I almost didn't recognize you.
Really?
Say now the same Henry be this.
Amigo. Na grace.
God is doing marvelous things in your life. I can see the hand of God all over you.
Obviously.
You are shining. You are fairer in complexion. You are finer.
I was taking care of myself. But now somebody is taking care.
Nice one. HENRISOUL.
Yeah.
No, this is Humour Hangout, and I just try to pick people away from their serious side. Some of the people who come still stay in their serious side. In fact, the comedians got more serious on the show than regular people. You know. So, how did you come about the name HENRISOUL? Soul. How did soul? Is it that you do soul music or you know?
No, HENRISOUL was actually prayerfully selected. So I was like, my name was not HENRISOUL before. So just a particular name that I'm not proud to mention.
You have to. This is the you are at liberty.
So
here.
then people do music and you just give yourself name. So as a gospel artist, my name is Ifeanyi and my name is Henry. So I named myself Ife Praise. Jesus. So I even have a CD like I recorded and
full album as Ife Praise.
No, not album, like a single. And I had Ife Praise on it. It was so embarrassing. So I looked at it. I was like, okay, God, what do you want me to call myself? So I just said soul. I like the vibe soul. Oh yeah, so I was there. I really actually asked. I said, okay, make an open Bible fine. So if I see soul inside Bible, anywhere I open, I go put soul for my name. I was not just the Bible was closed. And I heard it in my spirit. I should open Hebrews 6 verse 19. So that bit talked about us being anchor to the souls.
Oh.
It shocked me.
Oh.
It shocked me.
Oh.
So from there, I now put Henry, that's my name, then soul. So we bring anchor to the soul, like what you just explained,
yes.
Anchor to the souls.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's been working. Well, maybe not for everybody, but for me, every time you drop a new song, it just takes me on a ride. And I get immersed. I don't tell you, but I'm telling you now.
Wow.
For me to ask you to bring those songs for a purpose is for you to know that I've been following. You know, for me, I believe music shouldn't be defined by language, by religion, by culture. Good music should be good music.
Yeah.
And I see you doing good music, and that's why I fall in love with you. Yeah. Amazing. So being a gospel brand, it doesn't take anything away from you, so long as you're doing good music. Where did you grow up, though? Did you study music at all, or any?
No. Same choir routine. My dad was a pastor, so church setting and all that. From there, I started singing. That's where the thing became like this. But there's something I usually like to tell people that, and I've been putting it on my Instagram page a lot, that gospel is not a genre of music. Gospel is a message. So because if you try to create this thing and target gospel, the gospel is a message. You can do music. I can do Akpala beats. That's Akpala. It's not gospel.
I've heard all your songs. As in, we were at one function one day, and there was this bounce that was trending that time. And as I heard, I was like, man, this is groove. The next thing you came on stage. What? How? Wait, who they sing? As in, the thing just.
Yeah.
Sound that you can play anywhere.
Exactly.
Because my perfect example is Mary Mary. Take the shackles off my feet and and anybody could dance that song at the time.
Vibe.
Some mosque,
vibe.
They could vibe, So I don't think, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you totally. Church boy, choir boy. I don't think you've gone outside of that circle before. Nah, that same circle. Your wife is a choir girl too.
Funny enough, her dad is also a pastor.
How do you church people always do it, that everything is around church?
The thing is, it's not like it's not our fault, actually. So it's as the thing take carry us good and I even go follow. We get it. It's not our choice to make. So when we get, and another thing is we have this mindset. It's not supposed to be so, but sometimes it helps. We have this mindset that like minds will flow together.
Having been a church boy, soul singer, a lot of guys through this path have gone to making more quote-unquote secular music.
Yeah.
D'banj, Terry G, a lot of them. In fact, St. Bottles Cathedral, St. Janet, Now, is it ever going to be possible? Can it ever happen that you also, because you have, that affinity,
that
tendency, because if a Don Jazzy sound bounces and they play your own, it's on the same metronome, same tempo. Is it possible that one day something can just switch you to go and do regular gbedu?
It can't fit though. Fit. There's a reason. See, I don't do what I do because I want to do it. I do it because of conviction.
Oh, cool.
So most of the time when they ask this kind of question, I'm always very confident saying it. So they're like, It didn't make you this so sure because I've actually seen a lot of stuff. You know, the video I did with Clarence Peters. So I was signed with a label and everything. The video with Clarence Peters was really big. It was on BET. You want to say some back. Lil Bow Wow presented it. It's the gospel music. So people were like, this guy, man. So after that time, I had a little bit of issues with my label. Amazing guys, but you understand, they get the level where the thing go reach.
Yeah.
They done business. Really, because now business.
Yes,
so
it is.
some things came up and they thought that I would easily just say, okay, now since we don't day, yeah, maybe we just go like this. I still, instead I don't go promote my business, I say no problem. It was not like I was
That's
being
beyond
stubborn,
conviction.
but
That's some people say stubbornness
Exactly.
and strong head.
but what I see,
You have liver.
yeah, you dey get the point.
You have.
So what thing I dey see be say, if we have music on air, sometimes we don't dey so comfortable with the thing. Our children they watch them, you know, like am, you know. Especially when you watch videos. Yeah, sometimes you want to party with your family, and you see these things they enter their mind. It forms a mindset and a belief system, and you know. And if you don't,
Professor, preach it.
so if you form that system in their mind, they grow up with it, and the foundation of every child is very important.
It's sounding like I'm the one on the other side of this.
You understand? Because as I dey talk, I dey feel say na you.
It's sounding like me on the other side. No.
So
How
just
many
believe
albums so far?
music. So far, 2. One is coming up.
How many songs? I know, no, it can't be 2 albums.
I can't count.
Eh,
I have
I-
a lot of singles.
When you say 2 albums, I'm like, no.
A lot of
Because there was one season you sent about 6 songs on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
As you go drop them, I go look.
I just did drop and go.
You have a studio,
I have a small studio in my house.
so
Record my
2
voice.
a.m. you just
I
stand
wake
up. Mhm.
Exactly.
And your wife will allow you wake up and just.
And they are like very soon. They don't dey let me know. Say
Well, okay,
that kind thing no fit
maybe
happen at the same
during hot season, not be like
you
rainy
know, sir, I
season.
just marry.
But you can't try during
Don't dey
rainy
clear
season.
me.
Stand up at 2 a.m. during rainy season to go and do
Another
production.
thing that's supposed to be standing.
Henry will be
Yeah,
back. It's still
yeah.
HUMOUR HANGOUT with Computer Guru, the host with the most. I'll be back. Just take this time out for a minute.
Hi, my name is Koiman, a Gashige comedian, and I'm a Yoruba boy from the north, Ogbomoso North, you know. And I have one very, very funny uncle. I beg, if you get anybody for your family who tell you, say, I want to become something, ask him well. Because this my uncle tell my papa, say, he want to become architect. Today is the architect of our family problem. You know, this guy is very irresponsible. In fact, he's an hoodlum. This guy, very irresponsible human being. My papa can't tire for him. He can't get another of our own family relative. My papa can't say, maybe go stay with him, because that one a soldier. Understand? So he went to stay with him. Still, he was very irresponsible. Now there lockdown come meet him. Just 2 weeks of lockdown, under training of soldier, this guy became responsible. So they called my father. They told my father that he is now responsible. My father said, praise the Lord. As my papa shall praise the Lord, now they complete the statement, say, my uncle is now responsible for the pregnancy of their landlord's daughter. I tell you, it's not easy. You see that lockdown period there, everybody guys observe social distancing, we guys they wear face masks, we guys they use sanitizers. So Lagos State government can't decide, say no be only human being they want wear face masks for. They can't wear face masks for all the statues where they Lagos State. I surprised when I see face masks for Abiola face. Awolowo wearing own. So when they can't reach where Fela start today, they want wear face mask for him, but edge no day. Now only hand we do like this. So they can't look say if they don't feel wear face mask for this statue. He go soon catch coronavirus. They can't come out Fela statue from Allen Junction, can't carry and go isolation center for Okpebi roundabout. Now serious, it's fact. They tell you. No easy. Then when the looting can start for the second period, where after the whole NSAS protest and everything, when looting can start, people can't go meet Awolowo, come out in face mask as their own palliative, can't come out in high glass as palliative too. So to let her know, say even the dead are affected. So maybe we just end this as once and for all. You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, still a Humour Hangout with Kofi the Guru. Keep watching. My name is Koimani Gashige, comedian.
This year, we've raised the bar up to the point where we're giving the first person that wins here tonight, the queen of the night, a whooping 3 million naira.
Your event needs a cultured and matured professional, someone who is good at what they do, an experienced comedian and master of ceremonies. We present the comedy virtuoso and 6 languages multilingual expert, the multiple award-winning Kofi the Guru, the master of ceremony that brings finesse and purpose to the table. Get quality and value for your money. Call 0802-352-7965 for bookings. Follow Kofi the Guru on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Your event deserves the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served. Thank you very much. Once again, you're welcome. We're back. It's Humour Hangout with Kofi the Guru. I'm your host with the most. Right here chilling with my bro, HENRISOUL. Most embarrassing moment.
Kai. Apororo versus Apororo. I did on stage. So I went in with all the vibe. Like the song Bad Man was like a freestyle. So they were supposed to play a song. So I and I standing on the rock, I got a pillar. Babylon wanna bring me down, I got shiver. As I finish, bam, oh yeah, DJ. Bro. Apororo versus Muson Center. You see Muson Center, what's the other one? I think the bigger venue.
There's Shell Hall. Then there's Echo Hotel.
Echo Hotel. As I don't vibe finish that was my biggest platform at the time. So I wanted to nail the thing.
Kill
my
it.
Brother, in no play. Me and myself and I had to walk myself out of this stage. And another person had to be called up. So I can remember that clearly. Yeah, very embarrassing.
Okay, most engaging encounter, interesting experience that you know.
Interesting experience.
Yeah. The way you are smiling, you are calculating which one should you choose out of 5.
You understand? There's a lot in my mind. There was when I went to, when I was in America.
I noticed your skin changed one period. I noticed. I asked on purpose. I noticed there was a season where your skin changed.
Yeah.
Your phone too.
No.
Your phone changed.
We no go there.
Henry, your phone changed.
It's still there, normal.
The only people I know their phone can never come, no matter how. No matter how they try. Apororo, never. That's same Apororo I mentioned. No way. No.
In present lingua na the phone.
Gary, white Gary or yellow Gary?
Yellow Gary to eat. Ijebu to drink. You understand? Yeah. When you want make a yellow Gary. So I know if you choose.
How does this same stomach?
You know, I'm an Igbo man. So now yellow eba, you know. The white one, Ijebu, you go drink them. If you make them to eat it by the spoiled taste of soup.
That means you eat vegetables a lot.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm wrapping up on the show. I'll do a tongue twister, then I'll take my quote.
Okay, let's go.
I know you have it there. So it's Friday, February 1444. Father Francis fried 5 fishes for 5 fathers from France.
No. I know this thing. You don't change it. You don't make it tight. Where you start from far. I know Father Francis fried 5 fishes for 5 friends from France. So I don't believe so I go show myself. That place where you go, I go fail.
It's the same thing, oh.
Where you started from, I never cram and reach that place.
That was the, you know, it's the real thing.
Okay, let me hear it.
Yeah. There's no human being I've ever done a tongue twister with that doesn't say, let me hear it. Yeah. Friday, February 1444. Father Francis fried 5 fishes for 5 fathers from France.
I don't even remember the first 4 lines. Friday, 14th, February. This thing no good. This is one of the embarrassing moments right now. I remember Father Francis fried fresh fry.
How can I? No. You don't get the day we
can
fry.
Start from there now. On Friday 14th. I mean Friday that thing what I just talked.
You're a crook. Oh. You're a crook.
Yeah.
All right, people. I'm taking a quote from The Scars That Made Me a Star. Yes, and I just opened the place and it ties in with you being on the seat there.
Oh wow.
Quote 132 from Quotes of the Guru, me. Beauty of the Beast, The Scars That Made Me a Star, my book. It says, 132, it says, to be spiritual is not about knowing the Bible, but knowing God as He wants you to know Him. Abi?
You know, that says it all. You are the guru, obviously.
So that's our quote for the day.
Amazing.
And tea or coffee? Tea, eh? Okay, I have a mug for you to take your tea anytime you want to.
Amazing.
And this pack to say thank you for coming on the show. Some goodies there, a mask to protect yourself
so
from.
Much.
You know,
thank you so much.
You know, I thank you more for coming, taking out the time.
Amazing.
And God bless you so much. God bless you so much. Please, your hands together for HENRISOUL. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's been our show for this episode. See you next time. I'm your host with the most,